Hello and welcome everyone to AARP Wyoming's 2026 Video Voter Guide Series. I'm Tom Laycock with AARP Wyoming, and today we're joined by Ross Schrifterman, who is running for the Wyoming Legislature in House District 37, located in Natrona County. AARP has a proud 40-year history of nonpartisan voter engagement and does not endorse or oppose candidates, nor does AARP make contributions to political campaigns or candidates at any level. Instead, we ask questions so our members understand where the candidates stand on important issues and can make their own decisions on Election Day. Today, we'll ask Mr. Schrifterman 3 questions allowing for 1 minute and 30-second response to each. Then we'll give him 2 minutes to make his pitch to the voters of House District 37. So let's get started. Our first question is this. Recent AARP survey data suggests 80% of older adults wish to age in their homes and communities as they get older. If elected, what would you do to ensure older Wyomingites can stay in their homes and communities as long as they want?
Well, Tom, thank you for having me. A home is a very important place. It's where people have their memories. With many people, it's still where they gather with their families, with grandpa and grandma, and it's important to keep people in their home if it's possible. I am a long-term care insurance agent. I've focused on that for about 30 years and have helped many people maintain their lives at home with long-term care insurance. About $3 million have been paid out to my clients. Being at home is what people normally want to do, but it's challenging. They have to have support in the home. I would like to see more personal care givers trained up, certified nurses assistants. And there's a program which I promoted and helped members of Congress expand, which Wyoming took advantage of. It's called the Long-Term Care Partnership. What it does, it allows people to purchase private long-term care insurance and a premium that they can afford and use Medicaid as a backup. The waiver program in Wyoming and across the country tries to help people maintain themselves at home. I cared for my own mom at home, and it was challenging. I actually did a film, My $1 Million Mom, and a book, and I have presented 45 community events at assisted living communities, at senior centers, including here in Casper.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Schrifterman. Our second question for today. AARP Wyoming's 2023 Vital Voices survey and our 2026 member survey shows us our members are seeking candidates who will help protect them from fraud and scams. In recent years, we've seen scammers evolve to using crypto ATMs and deed fraud to separate Wyomingites from their cash. How would you work to protect older adults from fraud scams?
This is a very important issue, and you don't have to be a senior to get caught in some of these scams. They're online, they're phone calls. I had a client that got scammed by the grandma scam, where somebody called up and said he was her grandson and he needed help and financial help. I also saved a client a couple weeks ago who found an ad on Facebook that if she was on Medicare, she could get $1,000 for food. And fortunately, she called me before she clicked on and did this. In Casper, a couple of years ago, one of the credit unions set up a program. They had elder abuse, a whole program for a couple of days. And it was focused on some of these scandals. What I'd like to see happen is around the state, hosted by the senior centers, a program that would involve the Attorney General's office, the sheriff's departments in the counties, and the police departments to go over and review with people what these scams are and how to avoid being scammed. One of the really onerous situations is when somebody gets scammed, they may get a phone call of somebody pretending to be a police officer and then getting additional information to scam them. So it's very, very important that we do this kind of a program.
Well, thank you very much. Our third and final question today. We know Wyoming residents are concerned about rising property taxes. While property taxes can be burdensome for some, they also fund critical state and local services. These services include local transportation, home-delivered meals, and home health services that keep older adults aging in place. If elected, how would you balance the need for relief with ensuring critical services are in place?
I have principles on taxation. Number one is taxes should not be a burden. Number two, taxes should be a reasonable contribution from citizens for essential services in their communities. I've always felt that residential property taxes is the most unfair tax. Your home does not produce income. It produces expenses. And when the value goes up, unless you're selling your house and you have somewhere else to go, the property taxes go up. Personally, in 4 years, my property tax on my little house went up 70%. After the 25% exemption, it's still 30% higher than it was just a few years ago. And there are some programs in Wyoming, one being the long-term homeowners exemption. But I would like to see a shift in how the sales tax is distributed. I would like to see 2% to the locals through the counties and 2% maintained by the state. And then a reduction or elimination of the personal property tax. We can still have these services that are needed in the community without being a burden. In lieu of that, I'd like to see a $100,000 exemption across the board. This will help lower income people maintain their homes.
Okay, well, thank you very much for taking our questions today, Mr. Schrifterman. We certainly appreciate it. Now let's close by giving you 2 minutes to explain why you believe you're the best person for the job when it comes to representing House District 37.
Wyoming is a wonderful place to live. We have great people. We have a beautiful heritage and a beautiful landscape. I'd like to see Wyoming stay Wyoming. And I have ideas to keep costs down, to improve services that are necessary for the communities. And having worked on healthcare reform for over 30 years and having presented the Much More Affordable Care Act after the 2016 election to members of Congress, and unfortunately they didn't act on it, I'd like to be selected as a member of the Labor, Health, and Social Services Committee, where as an insurance agent that sat down with many, many people, I can provide information and help to the committees, as I've been doing. I've been testifying regularly, both here in Casper and in Cheyenne. I'd like to do that. I'd also like to be on the Management Audit Committee, which looks at expenses and makes sure that public records are available for how our taxes are spent. I respect the public. I go door to door and ask people lots of questions. There's much more information on my website. It's ross4yo.com. And again, ross4yo.com. And I'm interested in talking to anybody and getting their opinions. When we work together, we can really come up with the best solutions. And I enjoy meeting with people and listening to them, and I will be available. I will meet with my constituents if I have the honor of being elected on a regular basis. We're going to have coffees, town halls. I might even form some committees of citizens in my district to address issues.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Schrifterman, for your time. Thank you for our viewers for joining us in this video voter guide. We encourage you to keep checking Cowboy State Daily and AARP Wyoming's Facebook page for more video voter guides in the days to come.